Nikki Bella warns Liv Morgan after nasty divorce remark as WWE diva confirms next appearance. Nikki Bella, in her recent Instagram post, conveyed her wishes to continue her rivalry with Liv Morgan, hinting at her next potential clash in the WWE. Nikki Bella made an unprecedented return to the WWE 6 months after her appearance at Royal Rumble 2025. The former Divas champion made it evidently clear that she is eyeing for a potential rivalry against Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella engaged in a heated verbal altercation following her return to the ring. Even though Nikki Bella's return was already announced at Money in the Bank 2025, what happened at the subsequent edition of Monday Night Raw was unprecedented. Liv Morgan, an integral member of the Judgment Day faction, unleashed a relentless attack on the former women's champion upon her return. The assault crossed all limits as she dug into Nikki's recent wounds of divorce from her ex-husband, Artem Chigvinstev. But Nikki Bella has decided to give it back to Liv Morgan. The former women's champion has decided that she is not going to give in easily to the new generation of wrestlers in the WWE. In a shocking move, Nikki Bella has made her stance clear: it's either one way or the other within the company, no middle ground. Nikki Bella announced her next WWE clash in a scathing attack on Liv Morgan. A verbal altercation between Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella followed upon the latter's return to WWE. The women's tag team champion, who suffered a defeat at the latest edition of Monday Night Raw in a fatal four-way clash against Roxanne, Perez, Rhea Ripley, and Kairi Sane, decided to confront Nikki Bella. Morgan opined that she would defeat Nikki Bella even in her prime because she has never been a serious competitor inside the ring. She boasted about having everything that Nikki wants: a championship and a man. This was in pointed reference to Nikki's recent divorce from her ex-husband, Artem Chigvintsev. In response, Nikki remarked that she understands the frustration, considering Liv Morgan just lost a match earlier that night. Additionally, she also questioned Dominic Mysterio's loyalty, who shares an on-screen relationship with Morgan. Liv Morgan, in retaliation, delivered her signature move, the Oblivion, on Nikki Bella. The former women's champion, although she did not have an answer to the assault at Monday Night Raw, did reply later, hinting at a major clash with Liv Morgan. In a recent Instagram post, the Bella Queen shared, "This reality show diva is still on cloud 9. And still feeling that oblivion. Oh Bella Army, I can't wait for Green Bay this Monday. So grateful for all of you. It's just the beginning." With these remarks, Nikki has made it clear. She is going after Liv Morgan. The possibilities are endless. Are we looking at the former Divas champion possibly joining forces with her sister Brie Bella and taking on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Tag Team Championship? Only time can tell. Nikki Bella recognized emerging talents in the women's division in her speech after her return. Nikki returned to the ring for the first time in 6 months. Her previous appearance was at the Royal Rumble 2025, where she was eliminated by Nia Jax. The former Divas champion gave an emphatic speech upon her WWE return. The two-time WWE Divas champion recently shared her excitement about the promotion's upcoming all-women premium live event, Evolution, happening next month in Atlanta. Looking back on the first Evolution in 2018, where she headlined the show in a match against Ronda Rousey, she reflected on how much progress the women's division has made since then. Nikki gave a shout-out to standout stars like Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky, as well as rising names like Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vaquer, and Julia. Speaking from the heart, she said that women from past generations in the WWE are genuinely proud of how far today's talent has come. Nevertheless, will you be excited to watch the Bella twins take on Liv Morgan and her tag partner, if it ever were to happen? Do share your thoughts in the comments down below. Nikki Bella's mother divorcing John Laurinaitis after Vince McMahon lawsuit makes John Cena look really bad. Nikki Bella's mother is divorcing a close acquaintance of Vince McMahon is making heads turn towards John Cena. Nikki Bella's mother divorced John Laurinaitis after his possible involvement with Vince McMahon's sex trafficking scandal. Fans contemplate if John Cena and Nikki Bella were still together, would she have divorced Cena, too, after he supported McMahon? John Cena speaks his mind on Vince McMahon after WWE Backlash 2025. The wrestling world was shaken when Janelle Grant accused Vince McMahon of sex trafficking, leaking her pictures, and sharing them with WWE stars and executives. As a result, McMahon was removed from his position, and even some wrestlers like Brock Lesnar were affected. John Laurinaitis, a former WWE executive and Nikki Bella's mother's ex-husband, was also accused. Nikki Bella's mother, Kathy Coles, divorced Laurinaitis soon after the allegations surfaced. This has led to speculation about whether Nikki Bella would have broken up with John Cena if they were together at the time, since Cena is very close to McMahon and continues to defend him. John Cena is facing the heat because of Nikki Bella's mother. Nikki Bella's mother recently revealed in an interview that she had divorced her ex-husband, John Laurinaitis. While she did not share the exact reason, many believe it could be linked to Laurinaitis' alleged involvement in the sex trafficking scandal and accusations of a relationship with Janelle Grant. This has drawn attention to John Cena, who was once in a well-known relationship with Nikki Bella. Interestingly, both Nikki Bella and her mother were romantically involved with two of Vince McMahon's closest associates. Some speculate that if Nikki Bella and John Cena had gone through with their planned marriage, she might have eventually left him due to his close ties with McMahon, whom Cena continues to defend. John Cena's continued support for Vince McMahon has sparked strong criticism from fans. Although he is not directly involved in the lawsuit like Brock Lesnar and John Laurinaitis, he is still facing backlash for defending McMahon. The court's decision in this case will be highly anticipated, but one thing seems certain: Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis' WWE careers are likely over. John Cena opens up on Vince McMahon after WWE Backlash 2025. Vince McMahon played a major role in John Cena's rise in WWE, and Cena has never forgotten that. He has openly supported McMahon in the past, stating that he stands by his loved ones during difficult times. However, as the case against McMahon continues to unfold, Cena's unwavering support has sparked significant controversy. In a recent interview with US Weekly, John Cena spoke his mind on Vince McMahon. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Just like I'm entitled to have an emotional connection to somebody. I don't hold anybody or how they feel, or what they view as permissible or things that'll make them angry, happy, excited, sad. That's their right as a human being. John Cena owes much of his WWE success to Vince McMahon, who helped him rise to fame. In return, Cena has remained loyal to McMahon, standing by him even during his toughest times. Unlike many WWE stars who have distanced themselves from McMahon, Cena continues to support him despite facing heavy criticism. The court has yet to deliver a verdict on the case, and Cena would likely be among the happiest if McMahon is found innocent. However, it remains to be seen how Cena will react if McMahon is proven guilty. Rhea Ripley calls out fans cheering Liv Morgan's injury after WWE Raw incident. While their rivalry has been one of the fiercest in recent memory, Rhea Ripley is putting respect over resentment when it comes to Liv Morgan's recent injury. During the June 16, 2025 episode of WWE Monday Night Raw, Morgan suffered a shoulder injury just moments into her match against Kairi Sane. The contest was abruptly stopped after Morgan rolled to the outside, visibly in pain. After the commercial break, commentary confirmed the match was called off due to a dislocated shoulder. Despite their on-screen animosity, Mommy Rhea Ripley took to Twitter/X shortly after the announcement to issue a heartfelt message, condemning fans who celebrated the injury and making it clear that she does not take any pleasure in seeing a fellow competitor hurt. PSA: don't celebrate an injury. Disgusting behavior. Don't be like them. At Rhea Ripley_WWE. The tweet received widespread support from fans and fellow wrestlers, praising Ripley's professionalism and compassion. Ripley and Morgan were locked in a months-long rivalry throughout early 2024, centered around the WWE Women's World Championship and the loyalty of Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Their feud featured multiple high-stakes matches, backstage brawls, and headline-grabbing segments. As of this writing, WWE has not announced a timetable for Morgan's return. Stay with pwmania.com for updates on Liv Morgan's status and the fallout from Raw. Rhea Ripley breaks character to blast fans after Liv Morgan injury. Rhea Ripley broke character following the June 16 episode of WWE Raw to condemn fans who were celebrating the legitimate injury suffered by her on-screen rival, Liv Morgan. Morgan suffered a dislocated shoulder during her match, causing the bout to be stopped. After the show, Ripley took to social media with a rare out-of-character message, calling out the inappropriate fan reactions. PSA. Don't celebrate an injury. Disgusting behavior. Don't be like them, Ripley wrote. The post showed support for Morgan, with whom Ripley had been locked in a bitter feud in all of 2024. The injury occurred just moments into Morgan's match against Kairi Sane when she landed awkwardly. The referee immediately stopped the match, and Morgan was attended to by medical staff. We wish her a speedy recovery. Liv Morgan could miss significant time due to injury. A new report from PWInsider.com has provided more details on the legitimate shoulder injury suffered by WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Liv Morgan during the June 16 episode of Monday Night Raw. The report confirms the injury was a freak occurrence and not part of a storyline. Morgan was injured moments into her match with Kairi Sane, appearing to dislocate her shoulder after landing awkwardly. According to the report, the injury is 100% legitimate, and there is no backstage heat on anyone involved. WWE medical personnel checked on Morgan as soon as she was brought backstage. The company is now reportedly waiting to learn the full severity of the dislocation before establishing a timeline for her return. The report notes that a severe dislocation could potentially sideline an athlete for upwards of 16 weeks, but a final diagnosis has not yet been determined. The injury occurred at a crucial time for Morgan, who is in the middle of a high-profile feud with the returning Nikki Bella. Her status as a reigning women's tag team champion and the future of her current storylines are now uncertain pending further medical evaluation.